I'm Kristen Warren.
And I'm Blake Warren.
We're a new family of 5, and we're both originally from the Williamson County area.
We started dating back in 2007. We've been married now for 10 years. We've got 3 kids, boy, girl, boy, spread out. Fairly good distance between the 3, but the new one's just a few months old, and we're having a blast.
So right now we're kind of in that season where we've got kids that want to be outside, and originally we were in a townhome, so we are constantly on the move. What made us build instead of buying something traditional was because we had been looking originally for something traditional, and just the square footage wasn't meeting our expectations and what we needed. So we ended up finding one of our really good friends, Giovanni, and he gave us the idea to build a Barndominium, and we talked about it, prayed about it, and came to the realization that this was the best fit for us.
So what made this Barndominium build so special was Blake and Kristen aren't just clients, they're friends. And that changes the dynamic in a good way. There's a deeper level of trust. I understood not just what they wanted their house to look like, but how they wanted to live on a day-to-day basis. When Blake and Kristen first came to me, what stood out to me most was their clarity and intention. They wanted something that fit their land, their lifestyle, and their long-term plans. They had a very grounded and practical vision, which makes it that much easier from a builder's perspective. Everything starts with listening. We talk through lifestyle, budget, priorities, and future use. Then we move into design, site considerations, and planning. From there, it's execution, coordinating trades, solving problems, and keeping quality high.
We chose a Barndominium because of just how spacious it is and just the ease and layout of the home.
The way Barndominiums now are built is pretty traditional home. You know, you get the metal roof. Like I grew up on a farm with a metal roof, but now it's a metal side that basically looks like normal siding that you would have on a traditional house. But then you get the maintenance of the slab floor and not worrying about the crawl space, those sorts of things. It just made sense. And then the flexibility of having a concrete floor where later down the road is super easy just to slap on a wood flooring if we'd like to do that a few years down the road.
The thing I love most about building Barndominiums is the flexibility. Barndos allow for creative, highly functional spaces without the rigid constraints of traditional builds. They're efficient, durable, and incredibly adaptable to different lifestyles. Value and versatility are 2 reasons why Barndominiums have become such a valuable choice for families. Families get more usable space, structural durability, and design freedom. It fits modern living better than many traditional models.
What surprised me most about the building process, and it adds to the Barndominium over a traditional home, was how fast it goes up from the shell standpoint. It's so quickly you go from nothing to a dried-in home.
A great home should feel like it belongs on the land, not like it was just dropped into place. Every design choice was made with how they'll actually use the space. We let the property dictate a lot of the decisions, the layout, the orientation, the flow, and the function, and I think it turned out beautiful.
I just can't believe we're standing outside of our new home. We feel so blessed to be here.
I think for me, it was when the drywall went up. Like
Same.
you really start to see the space. It looks so open and huge, and obviously seeing the process was fun to see from nothing to now what it is. But once those drywall went up, it really just made it look like a home.
I can just see my kids in there. When I walk through the rooms, I can see our kids in there, and it's just a blessing to be able to provide that for them.
For me, it's the backyard space. Grilling, I have the TV on, and the kids are just out playing, doing what they're supposed to be doing. You know, coming from a townhouse where you didn't want to let them out without you being there. Now we have the space to, one, let them go play, but also we can have the outdoor space to where we're with them, you know, whether we need to be cooking or, you know, having little man out of the weather, but the kids can just be out doing what they want to do. What made me feel confident moving forward with Atlas was knowing Giovanni for several years now through jiu-jitsu and personal life and coaching our kids in football together, being able to trust him as a friend to kind of take our dream and run with it in our home. You have in your head as a homeowner, as you're building, how something should go, and then when there's a problem, having somebody that's been there and done that and seen the issues, they can kind of calm your nerves to walk you through it, like, hey, this is okay, we're gonna be okay, we're gonna get this fixed and we'll move forward. It's been nice to have that kind of calming nerve to bring us back down a little bit through some of these processes.
I guess the prayers and hopes that I have is just being able to be in this home and just raise our kids well, and just to be on this property and be able to watch them run around, watch them grow up, and just be able to provide just a good life. That's our prayer and our hope.
This project behind me truly reflects our motto, you dream it, we build it. Truly every detail came from Blake and Kristen's needs and lifestyle. Blake and Kristen came to me with a vision, and we turned it into a reality. Honestly, the most meaningful part of all this is knowing that this house will hold Blake and Kristen's memories for years to come. Long after the build is done, the home continues to matter. And that's something I'm truly proud to be a part of.
To any family considering building a Barndominium, I would say do it.
Yeah, just go for it. The timing's never probably gonna feel right. Trust your gut, trust your instincts, trust God, and choose Atlas.
So Middle Tennessee, when you're ready to stop dreaming and start building, give Atlas a call and we'll take it from there. You dream it, we build it.